What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnails. The thumbnail on this one. Ways we hold each other back. If y'all don't get the thumbnail, so it's a painting, a picture of the crabs in the barrel mentality, where somebody crabs trying to reach out and people trying to grab down. So that's why you see hands they reaching to they actually trying to pull the man's hand down so he could be back in the barrel with him. That's a barrel. That's a barrel. The wood is a barrel. Anyway, some of y'all stupid. I said it. You stupid. Anywho, so I was listening to Steve Harvey talk about when he dies. First of all, he said he gonna spend all the money, right? Him and his wife gonna spend 90-something% of the money, and I thought about that. He was like, y'all gonna have to do what y'all do, and then I thought about that some more, and I was like, this is a way that we hold each other back, and I'm gonna do it in multiple ways, just by the way. So this ain't just one of them. This is just one of them. So what he's saying in essence is he went to church and he believes in God and he did a Christian tour. And the part about leaving your children's children an inheritance, what we like to do as a people is if we make it out, we become successful. Now we might take care of our team, but that doesn't necessarily we're gonna take care of our children or our grandchildren. We might be there for them, we might be in the house with them, but are we gonna put money in a trust for them, or are we gonna do something for them to set them off on the right path so they can be an adult without debt? I'm not sure about that, especially when people have got a whole lot of money. Antonio Brown rapping song reference. So that's the way we hold each other back, because all of a sudden you start talking about people who go, man, how come we don't have none? How come everybody else is ahead of us? And when people are in a position to make their family have generational wealth, people sometimes, or we'll say stereotypically, the majority of the times, they don't do it. So they can die millionaires and their children die with hundreds. Maybe 1,000 there, and their grandchildren have nothing. They start from scratch. And we can we have greatness in our family. Well, that ain't gonna help nobody. So moving on. Then you got the people who have received things. And they did inherit stuff from their parents, and they didn't build on that to give anything to their children or their children's children. They just became selfish with whatever they inherited, and they kept what they did to themselves too. So if they got money, they got property, and they were working, so they could keep their check, they could keep the money, they could keep the property, and then they blow it all, and then sometimes they wind up trying to go live with the kids. That I was supposed to put you in a position to have life, but I don't know what happened. I deserved it. I deserved it. It's a bad decision. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So this is where we hold each other back. And on top of that, because of situations like that, you'll have grandparents wanting to be taken care of by their children. And I said this in a recent video, and they're basically siphoning the money that the parents will leave for their children. They're siphoning their grandchildren's money to subsidize their life until they die. And then when they gone, they ain't gonna leave you nothing because they ain't got nothing. That's why they live with you in the first place, or trying to live off you. So that's the way we hold each other back. Then we got this idea of, supporting people who are unproductive. If people are unproductive or they're a hindrance to our growth as a people, we really go out of our way to I don't want them in the system. I don't want them to go to jail, or the white man that had a clause in them. We got to come together. But the person that's doing the right thing does not get that type of support. So, but in essence, being productive can make you the black sheep of the family, which is crazy, but it happens. So now you pool your resources for a screw up, and you leave a productive person to fend for themselves out into the world. And then You might feel like they're Clarence Thomas of the family, you know, and they're a sellout, right? And because they don't help the family, but the family don't think you never helped them, and they were doing the right thing. So now they've taken their talents to South Beach. LeBron James, you know, when he went to Miami reference, for all you sports fans, you know that. And now you're mad at them because they're not going to do anything for you. What about the family? He going to throw the fingers to the family. Both of them. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? You know, so now that's another way, you know. So now he takes his resources somewhere else, and then he come back because y'all been talking about him, and he said, "Look, I could have pulled up, but you know, you gonna put some respect on my name. Is we finished? Is we done? And get grandmama's sweet potato pie on the way out, because I'm taking that with me. I'm getting something. So we hold each other back, you know. And then there's also when people are successful or on a path to success, jealousy. You know, you become a hater and you try to tear them down instead of saying, "Hey, man, this person kind of inspired me to be successful. Also, if they could do it, I could do it." Instead of doing that, you like, "Look, I got to get rid of him. He's competition." How is he competition when you're not his competition? You know what I'm saying? You ain't even get on the level. You ain't even get your weight up yet. So you feel like getting rid of somebody can get your weight up. Ways we hold each other back. And then, you know, of course, the crime and to seeing each other as an enemy while we're following the rules and regulations of non-black people, and we respecting them, and we're not going at them with the same criminal passion that we'll kill each other with. Because the plug ain't black. And the plug screw you over all the time. But you just, man, I don't know, but you know how they are. So it's a bigger level of respect. They can cross you and you can still do business with them. But the brother cross you, you can't. Got to take them out. Thus the violence begets violence thing, right? So ways we hold each other back. Now I'm 7 minutes into this thing. I'm going to get up out of this thing now. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.